Former U.S. President Jimmy Carter passes away at 100. Former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, a man whose life spanned a century of profound change, has passed away at the age of 100, the Carter Center confirmed. The announcement marked the end of a remarkable life that included achievements as a farmer, naval officer, governor, president, and humanitarian. Carter, who was born on October 1, 1924, in Plains, Georgia, holds the record for being the longest-living U.S. president in history. His 100th birthday, celebrated just 2 months before his passing, was a testament to a life filled with service, resilience, and dedication to humanity. The Carter Center, an organization he founded to advocate for democracy and human rights globally, announced that Carter passed away on Sunday afternoon at his home in Plains, Georgia. The statement highlighted his enduring commitment to global peace and equality, values that shaped his presidency and post-presidential life. Jimmy Carter served as the 39th President of the United States from 1977 to 1981, a tenure that coincided with significant economic and diplomatic challenges. His presidency is remembered for grappling with soaring inflation, high interest rates, and energy crises. Despite these struggles, Carter achieved a historic foreign policy success by brokering the Camp David Accords in 1978, which brought peace between Egypt and Israel. However, his administration also faced notable setbacks, including the Iran hostage crisis, during which 52 American diplomats and citizens were held captive for 144 days. The crisis overshadowed much of Carter's presidency and contributed to his loss in the 1980 presidential election to Republican Ronald Reagan. Carter's post-presidency years, however, transformed his public image. After leaving office with low approval ratings, he dedicated himself to humanitarian work, becoming a symbol of integrity and compassion. In 2002, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to promote peace, democracy, and human rights. This honor made him only the third U.S. president to receive the prestigious award. Carter's son, Chip Carter, paid a heartfelt tribute to his father, describing him as a hero and a beacon of hope. "My father was a hero not only to me, but to everyone who believes in peace, human rights, and unselfish love," Chip said in a statement. He added, "The world is our family because of the way he brought people together, and we thank you for honoring his memory by continuing to live these shared beliefs." Carter's commitment to service extended far beyond his presidency. He chose to live a modest life in his hometown of Plains, declining lucrative opportunities that often accompany a presidential legacy. Instead, he focused on addressing global inequality, disease, and human rights violations. His simple, two-bedroom ranch-style home became a symbol of his humility and dedication to the values he espoused. Jimmy Carter is survived by his 4 children, 11 grandchildren, and 14 great-grandchildren. His wife, Rosalind Carter, who was his partner in life and service for 77 years, passed away in November 2023. Together, they formed a partnership that inspired millions, dedicating their lives to serving others. Reflecting on his father's legacy, Chip Carter's words echoed the sentiments of many who admired the former president. Guided by faith, President Carter lived to serve others until the very end, he said. The news of Carter's passing prompted an outpouring of tributes from leaders across the political spectrum. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden described him as an extraordinary leader and humanitarian. In a statement, they said, "The world has lost an extraordinary leader, statesman, and humanitarian." They added, "He showed that we are a great nation because we are a good people, decent and honorable, courageous and compassionate, humble and strong." Former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton also expressed their admiration for Carter's lifelong commitment to service. He worked tirelessly for a better, fairer world, they said, highlighting his humanitarian, environmental, and diplomatic efforts. Former President Barack Obama paid tribute to Carter's decency and said, "He taught all of us what it means to live a life of grace, dignity, justice, and service. Republican leaders also acknowledged Carter's contributions. Former President George W. Bush stated, his efforts to leave behind a better world didn't end with the presidency. Even Donald Trump, known for his partisan rhetoric, recognized Carter's efforts, writing on social media. The challenges Jimmy faced as president came at a pivotal time for our country, and he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans. Jimmy Carter's journey to the White House began in the small town of Plains, Georgia. Born to a family of peanut farmers, he learned the values of hard work, humility, and service early in life. After serving as a naval officer, he returned to Georgia, where he entered politics, eventually becoming the state's governor. As president, Carter's focus on human rights defined his foreign policy. He championed peace and democracy, striving to address global inequalities. Despite facing criticism during his presidency, his post-presidential work cemented his legacy as a tireless advocate for justice. Carter also teamed up with Nelson Mandela to establish the Elders, a group of global leaders committed to promoting peace and human rights. His efforts to combat diseases like guinea worm and address housing insecurity through Habitat for Humanity demonstrated his unwavering commitment to improving lives worldwide. Jimmy Carter's life was one of profound impact and unwavering dedication to service. As the oldest surviving U.S. president, he witnessed and contributed to some of the most significant events of the past century. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations to pursue peace, equality, and compassion. President Biden announced that a state funeral would be held in Washington, D.C. to honor Carter's life and legacy. The ceremony will provide an opportunity for the nation to pay its respects to a leader who dedicated his life to serving others. In accepting his Nobel Peace Prize in 2002, Carter spoke of the growing divide between the richest and poorest people on Earth. The most serious and universal problem is the growing chasm between the richest and the poorest people on Earth, he said. These words reflect the core of his values and the mission that guided his life. Jimmy Carter's passing marks the end of an era, but his legacy will live on through the countless lives he touched and the principles he championed. As the world remembers him, his message of peace, humility, and service will continue to inspire hope and change. That's it for our celebrity news for today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more hot topics like this. See you on the next one.